Good day to everyone. Let's begin our last lecture on this course concerning to tourism resources and excursion development and planning. So let's begin our last lecture on this course. Today we'll talk about how to plan and develop tour packages that we can sell very quickly. So especially clients prefer to save the time, and for this they pay extra money for tour operators or tour agents, and they prefer to prepare everything concerning to the documents as fast as possible. They are always ready to pay extra for convenience of theirs. First of all, if you want to make your own tour package, you have to study to learn everything around you concerning all tour packages. You have to look at the tour companies that are around you, and first of all you have to understand and consider what can be offered. For the first question, what are guests going to be looking for? The first thing we have to think about what they are looking for. And for the clients there are more options, and you have to make your package just as well that they should choose yours. And for your clients, time and money are in the first place. They prefer to economize their time as well as to save their money as much as possible. So here below we'll talk about how to prepare tour packages step by step. If you are ready, let's go. First of all, before planning and developing your tour package, you have to think whom you are preparing, whom you are creating your tour package for. First of all, you have to make an online search and explore the online options and identify all information concerning to make or to develop tour package. So you have to ask yourself, is your clients are adventure seekers or culturally motivated travelers? Maybe they are so simply honeymoon couples. You have to think before planning and developing the tour package about the person whom you are going to create your tour package. Maybe they are luxurious travelers. They can be any family members, solo travelers, and mature travelers. On the next coming slide, you can see sample of package that variety of packages are offered: family tour, honeymoon tour, and group tour, and so on. Then the next step is what guests expect to see in a tour package. So you have to think about some kind of unusual design that should be unlike the other tour packages. The first thing you have to think about creating a design is the age range. You have to indicate just the age of the travelers, maybe their children or adults up from 35 years and so on. The next one, you have to indicate the price and as well how many person or for how many people you are just offering. So you see, next one is accommodation covered. You have to mention about accommodation as well. The next thing, you have to indicate some kind of multiple activities in the tour package. As well as you have to indicate the tour type. The next one is seasonability. You have to underline whether it's just the preferable season. Maybe it's August, maybe it's October, maybe it's in winter. For example, New Year holidays, just in Dubai, for example, is a seasonable package, and they offer it only in winter. You have to mention about the tour package concerning to the just dinner and transportation, and of course activities. You see on the screen several activities here. You can see different kind of activities offered by tour companies. You see on the screen they show what kind of activity just the guests just can be involved. So you have to shorten them, you have to ease them. They should just imagine what kind of activities they will be busy with while traveling abroad. So your tour package should help them to imagine the activity in their mind. And we have just told about the mentioning the person, how many people or how many persons can be included per package. You see on the screen the word, the phrase per person, just beneath the price. So it will ease the client not to ask a lot of questions from you. Here you can see 10 persons, minimum 10 persons written. So it will clarify the client to make plan or to choose it or not, to choose your package or not to choose your package. You have to include transportation service as well as equipment or rental. So duration of booking, 7 days or 10 days should be indicated on the package. You see on the screen, it's written 7 days. So the client knows exactly the date. And you see on the screen the price as well. So on your package, you should clarify everything that clients shouldn't ask a lot of questions from you. You should give all information, all necessary information that will cause less questions. On the next screen, you can see itinerary. Even on the tour package, they show itinerary where from which place to which place they will move during these days. On the package, they show the nights and days, how many nights and how many days they will stay, because that is always confusing issue for the travelers. They confuse the night, the number of them. The next, on your package, you can include self-guided or lead by the tour guide. You have to mention, if you include tour guide, you have to mention and underline that the guests will be led by tour guide. The next one, on the screen you can see they added the information about tour guide. So while reading, the guest will clarify everything in details. Even you can see the hotel, and even you can see the insurance, transfers, tour guide on the screen. Price and per person is also written, and so even they have got a slogan, best of Europe. When we speak about the pricing, that is, sometimes they make discount tickets for different kind of purposes. For example, on the screen you can see the following discount: book 5 or more tours, or tour for 5 or more adults and get 15% of discount. So some kind of tour companies make some kind of privilege or offer discount in order to attract a lot of people. So this making discount just is preferable on the tour package. The next one, so for COVID-19 vaccinated people, they give additional discount. Tour package on a special day occasion can also attract a lot of people. For example, you can change just your tour package when we speak about seasonality. If it's New Year, if it's Nowruz holiday, if it's some kind of other event, you can create the new package concerning to seasonality. We have to mention about airport transfer as well, because meeting and seeing off the delegates, maybe guests, is very pleasant, because in a foreign country they may be lost, and so seeing off and meeting them, just very kindly activity or approach to a guest. So we advise you to add on your package meeting service as well as seeing off service. Next one, free breakfast. Some tour companies just add on the tour package free breakfast, maybe free dinner. So next one, they also add tour company slogan. On the screen you can see tour company slogan just on the bottom or just on the upper right corner. So look, while thinking about design, you have to choose very attractive photos and videos, as colorful pictures, photos always attract a lot of people. Look at the screen, very colorful pictures are chosen for package. So next one, you have to just encourage them in your website. So when we speak about the image of Uzbekistan in international tour packages, we can say the followings. You see, on the screen, they show what kind of places will the tourist visit. So they have got some imagination. So on the screen, you can see Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva, other cities of Uzbekistan. So on the screen, you can see another type of package that the foreigner will imagine what kind of place he's going to visit. And so the pictures will help the guests to imagine the place of their visit. It's very important to add picture or photo, colorful pictures that will help to ease the client or the tourist to identify what kind of place he's going to. You see how beautiful and attractive picture on the screen. You see the emblem on the left side upper corner of the company, and the days and nights is shown, price is shown, as well as for per person is written here. Even they add their telephone number and email code and so on. So they also show different kind of buildings that the guests will visit. So on the screen you can see the different various lists of very important things for creating tour packages. And so how to find the partners to sell your tour package. We'll talk about them. So especially you can find this kind of your partners in the area around you. You have to talk to the hotels, you have to talk to restaurants, you have to talk to the operators in your region. So in this case, you enlarge the number of familiar person who can work with you. You see on the screen, they always get in touch with different kind of tour agencies and to develop their business. You always look through the information about different kind of tour operators in your region. You see on the package you promise service, transportation, hotel, accommodation, no, just any kind of activity. You have to keep your promise. You shouldn't exaggerate. If you just write advertise and you don't keep your promise, you will lose your clients in a short period of time. People would never believe you. So you have to think about the price. You have carefully think about competition among the providers. So when we speak about the commission, you have to think about everything concerning the economic sides, and it's preferable to hire some accountant maybe to think about the economic side of your tour packages, and as well as so especially when you speak about the price, it should cover all of your expenditures. So when we speak about the itinerary questions, you can see on the screen, there are 3 types of itinerary in tourism. So especially itinerary is planned when the tourist arrives to that country. So tour operators organize planned itinerary. They can be hourly from 1 hour to 4 hours. The next type of itinerary can be single day tour, as well as it can be from 4 up to 8 hours, and the last one is multi-day tours. So especially this itinerary is planned for several days, and you have to take just all activities, and as well as you have to write the days and the hours and the meeting time and the seeing off points. On the screen you can see a sample of it. So it is just created for 3 days. The next one is created for 5 days itinerary. These are the places which the travelers will visit, and all is included, all information is included. So the van to arrive, where to eat, where to have a rest, everything is included. So this kind of itinerary especially is done by tour operators and as a daily plan that will ease you to clarify your next action, the next activity or next place you are going to visit. And you see some examples. So that's it for today. We really wanted to talk to you about how to develop and plan tour packages as well as itinerary. That was the end of this course, and we do hope you got some useful information from these lectures. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.